Dave.
Ian.
Now, Apex adjacent, car show, things, thus and so. Now, you don't want to proclaim the death of society based on one piece of anecdotal evidence, necessarily. But that's what I'm about to do.
You and I, our specific type of neuroatypicalness works in a very connected spiderwebby fashion, right? And so while it might seem like you're coming in weird sideways, oftentimes the ADHD brain goes, oh, instead of going A to B to C, we're going A to negative L to blah, blah, blah. Right. But it's all
Not
connected.
This time.
It's all connected.
Not this time. I'm going with one event straight to end of civilization. Just we're bypassing all of it. We're just going A to B.
Okay. That's a pretty bold B, buddy.
Yeah, it's a big one. But I think you're going to be with me. I've had in the last few weeks a non-zero number of Lyft drivers just straight up watching television as they drive me around. My ride to the airport,
The Price is Right, like a console zenith, like when we were kids, or just YouTube videos.
I've had YouTube videos. I've had one of them was just TV. It was just live television.
Like a pirate stream that just through their browser. Yeah.
Something, maybe they were watching YouTube TV or something, but they had a separate phone on their dash that was just TV. Audio, the whole thing. One of the guys had an earbud in just to watch the TV.
Okay.
My last driver to the airport, I took a red eye, so I was going to the airport at 10:30 at night. She was just watching a Twitch streamer playing a video game, and it was coming over the speakers as well. And I don't care. I don't care what people do in their cars that much. But if you kill me on a way to a work trip that I didn't want to go on in the first place because chat was locked in, I kind of have a problem with that. It seems like very antisocial behavior.
Your reference is way more recent than mine. I was going to say because there's a Zerg rush.
Right. I just interacting with a Twitch streamer while you're driving a car is crazy.
Okay. All right. My mind is going a million ways.
I didn't consider it. It's rude to kill someone over something so ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Okay. If it's Baldur's Gate, worth it. Disco Elysium? Right. Sure.
I like the direction that you're going, which is just which Twitch stream are you okay dying on?
Because it's going to be one of them. Okay, so you've done the thing where you've kicked off a million different thoughts in my head, right? Great. You've taken a broomstick to the hornet's nest, right? Okay. A few things went through my mind, so I'm just gonna pattern match what you said to just several things here. I saw a post on Instagram a while ago about somebody that was in the back of a Lyft. Their Lyft driver was obviously watching porn while they were driving. They couldn't see the phone or whatever that they were using, but they saw the synced Bluetooth audio that showed the title of the video, which was disgusting. You've probably seen the same picture. Great.
I haven't seen it, but that's amazing. I've seen the Bluetooth audio description. I'm I don't think you want me to see that.
Yes, right. Okay, so there's that. All right, I just interrupted my own thought process, which we all know is something that happened, but you just made a second case for a Waymo. Because you did. Because this won't happen in a Waymo. Okay? For anyone who doesn't know, you and I talked offline about a potential good thing about a Waymo. It's removing the creepy dude factor from someone's life where, like, because of who we are and the privilege that we have, right? We don't have to, you and I, Ian, don't have to be as concerned. We're not often as concerned about a creepy dude knowing where we live. This is an unfortunate circumstance that a lot of folks have to deal with. And not that a Waymo completely removes that, but a Waymo reduces what somebody has to worry about. Right. Now, I'm not saying I'm a fan of Waymo. I'm just saying that this is a thing that could remove a thing that somebody has to worry about. Okay. The second is the Waymo is not going to be streaming porn or Twitch while you're riding in it.
I mean, until someone figures out how to. But okay, here's what I would say to that is that we're both describing this is a second order problem, right? Like the problem of the person watching a Twitch stream in the lift is downstream from the problems that put them in that position in the first place.
You are correct. Yes, there are upstream problems.
Right, to be one, a Lyft driver, two, so attention starved and brain broken that they have to watch a Twitch stream while they're driving, while they're at their job. You know, like there's and then like there's so many other like actual problems that like throw a robot at it is just like a perfect example of like we're going to use technology to solve layer 8 problems, you know?
Right, a human issue. Yes.
Right.
I understand.
And then we're going to cause a whole bunch of other problems because we're never actually addressing the real issues that led to those first order problems. We'll just keep creating new problems and we'll keep throwing robots at them.
You're exactly right. You're exactly right that it is the wrong way. It is the wrong location of problem to solve. Here's the issue, right? Is that there is
what we have available to us?
No, there is no incentivization to solve the problem at a higher level. There is no immediate incentivization to solve the problem at a higher level. There is immediate incentivization to solve it at a lower level by disrupting and making money off of this stuff. Unfortunately, that's how things are, right?
You know what, Dave? You are absolutely right that we lack an incentive to solve those like base level problems, which is a great segue. Immediate incentive. Well, but this is a great segue into the pitch for my new guillotine business.
Talk about immediate,
right? You don't get more immediate than choppy.
What's your return on investment? I don't know. The install time, 4 seconds. Yeah, I don't know. 32 meters per second squared. By however high the guillotine blade is. That's your ROI time right there. Yeah.
It's pretty good. Yeah. And you know what? I mean, I bet the moment we go public, not only will we raise way more funding than people would think, but also I would suspect that the politics of a certain group of people would change right quick.
Pretty fucking quick.
They remember, compromise position. What we had before.
Right.
Compromise position.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. This is something. Yeah. Oh, we need to think about other human beings instead of I got mine, Jack, fuck off.
Right. Yeah. So we don't get dragged into the street and beaten, which is that was, if you go back to like before the New Deal, I'm sorry, this is turned into like
I'm hovering over the getting wet with Ian button.
This is, but it's the New Deal came out of the Gilded Age because the rich people of the Gilded Age, they didn't start funding libraries and all that shit out of the goodness of their heart. They realized we're gonna get our heads fucking chopped off.
Right. This is what
and we need to throw people.
want.
Right, we're gonna throw people a 40-hour work week. We're gonna throw them some measly worker protections,
child labor laws,
so we don't end up on a pike.
Right. Yes.
I just it's like I have to relearn this lesson every 80 years or so. I don't know why.
Just like Dennis in 30 Rock says, technology is cyclical.
Yeah. Class warfare is cyclical, it turns out. Yeah.
So are pagers, everybody.
And guillotines. They're coming back.
Honestly,
they're all the rage.
Sometimes there's a low-tech solution that just really hits the nail right on the head.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Sometimes literally.
I think that it's interesting. So right now, I think what you and I need to do is we need to make a prediction, as we often have on the podcast. Our last prediction of how much that Citroen DS was going to sell for, mine was wildly off, way over the estimate. Yours was even conservative and over the estimate. What we need to do here now, Ian, is we need to figure out how many more Lyft drives or like ride share encounters. Let's base this on encounters, right? You are going to have before you see someone actively scrolling through TikTok, YouTube Shorts, or Instagram Reels while driving you.
Oh man, I don't know. That probably not far off. I can't imagine.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, are you saying that that's never going to happen? Because a year ago you would have said, yeah, you and I wouldn't have thought somebody would be interacting with a Twitch stream while they're driving you.
Yeah, no, it'll be happen this year. I'm almost positive.
Oh, in 2026. Okay. So
I think in 2026, I will witness this.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I travel enough.
I think,
and I'm in enough of these ride shares that I will see it for sure.
And I think that we need to determine, does the scroll take place like the first time you experience this? I suspect it's going to be while a vehicle is stopped. And then at some point,
at a red light.
It's going to happen while the vehicle is in motion.
Oh yeah, it'll happen on I-70 on the way to the airport.
Yeah.
For sure at some point.
Right?
Yeah. I'm never been more convinced.
So you're saying it's going to happen in 2026? I think, I don't know. I'd say like in your next like 20 encounters, it will happen.
No, what I was wondering about is how long it'll be before we see someone like on a Twitch stream driving the Lyft.
See, that's the thing. I was going to say, would you rather them be watching a Twitch stream or being the Twitch streamer while they're driving you?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, neither. I would rather for neither to happen. And to be honest, I've seen this and maybe this is just me being an old man or whatever, but there was something about it being a Twitch streamer in particular that just made it that much more jarring.
Sure.
Of like, this is what we're doing now. This is where we're at. That we're just driving around in a 3,000-pound thing
in a death machine while somebody's showing you their Cyberpunk 2077 loadout, right?
Right. Watching someone else play a video game. It's pretty dystopian. I don't know.
I think that we're of the generation, you and I, that watching Twitch streamers was something that we just didn't instantly think would be something we would want to do or that other people would want to do. Right?
Yeah, it doesn't. To be like, I don't know. I've never watched.
I've actually watched some Twitch streams. I have. Like a guy named Sleep Cycles used to stream Nuclear Throne, one of my favorite games of all time. And my runs were better after I would watch one of his streams, right?
For sure. There's a Balatro guy that I've watched before, and that sort of stuff. I am someone who, when I'm doing like menial work, I like to have something in the background.
Yeah.
To just like, occupy that part of my brain. We won't go into that. That's fine.
That's why you've been driving Lyft the whole time we've been doing this podcast.
I'm driving Lyft right now. This is a green screen.
How soon are you going to be? How soon until you are an unexpected guest on a podcast because you're taking a Lyft ride?
Right? I feel like it's going to happen.
It's the worst version of Cash Cab, man.
Right. It is the worst version of Cash Cab.
Yeah, that guy, I can't remember the guy's name. That dude's actually pretty funny. Yeah.
Oh, his stand-up is hilarious.
Yeah, he used to show up on Doug Loves Movies all the time, and like him and an incredibly high Doug Benson, hilarious.
Right. Yeah, no, he's great.
Yeah, he's a really funny dude. Yeah, Ben Bailey. Thank you for reminding me the name. Yeah. So, Ian, it's gonna happen. We just gotta. I don't know, buddy. I wish I had.
You can't watch television while you drive. It's a terrible idea.
I will say, I think that the only way that you can is if you have a phone mount that is absolutely obstructing part of the windshield view.
Oh, it was on. Yeah. It was mounted in the A-pillar.
Nobody's phone mount game is on point like a Lyft driver. Like that is, yes, that the phone dash mount multi-device setup. They look like they're doing a cannonball run.
Yeah. Also, the Twitch stream was on when I got in the car already. And she just goes, "Does it smell like cigarettes in here?" That was how I was greeted. And I was like, "What? I don't think so. No." And she had an air freshener. And she was like, "Oh, the person who was in here before you really smelled like cigarettes." And so I was worried that it smelled like cigarettes.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, okay. Well, no, I don't think so." And then it became clear that. So then she turned the volume back up on the Twitch stream and started driving off. And then I then kind of clocked like, oh, this is like a Twitch stream that's happening.
Yeah.
And I didn't say anything. But then like as we were driving, she also did open up the center console and reach in and open a second air freshener to put over. Okay. So there was 2 air fresheners hanging from the rearview mirror, a phone running the Lyft stuff, her center screen for the car, and then a phone mounted to the A-pillar with the Twitch stream.
Do you know what game it was?
I didn't recognize it. It did look a little. It was like a top-down. Thing that looked sort of retro-y, but there's so many of those out now that I'm not sure exactly what it was.
Like Command and Conquer style or something like that.
It looked like a top-down. It looked kind of like what was the game? You just Nuclear Throne, but like slower paced.
Oh, like a Legend of Zelda or something like that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Something like that. But it was like it wasn't one that I immediately recognized. And but it was sort of like a puzzle thing, right?
Oh, okay.
But one of those kind of levels.
I want to play this game.
The Twitch streamer he spoke in English, but he swore in Spanish. I don't know.
Oh, okay. All right.
That helps. But anyway, it was weird.
Okay.
And it was like listening to the band Sleigh Bells for me, in that nothing makes me feel older than seeing someone else watch a Twitch stream when they shouldn't be.
Right. I understand.
Anyway,
you know what you should have done is you should have found the game and started streaming it and from the back seat and been like, "Hey,
just playing it live."
Yeah. If you like this, check out this other person that streams it, and it's just you in the back seat. Hey, Chad, I'm in a Lyft right now. Okay. All right. What's really worse, funny. Them watching YouTube videos about repairing a critical piece of the car that you're actively riding in, or a Twitch stream?
You know what? There's been a few lifts that I would have been grateful if they were like, how to change a wheel bearing.
Right. How to keep fuel pump from catching fire in a 2009 Prius. Right. Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I'm not
it's
going to.
It's all coming apart, Dave. It's all coming apart.
It is. I'm not going to say it could be worse, Ian, but it's going to be.
It will be.
Yeah, you're going to see that thumb reach over and you're going to hear the TikTok audio. Yeah. Yep. You're going to get into the lift and it's going to be a mix of Kendrick Lamar mashups and then don't be suspicious, or whatever audio is trending at the time. Yep. Because that's what I love to hear is about 6 to 7 seconds of a song that I really like. And then just moving right on to the next thing.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah. Yep. Ian. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, buddy, but we had a good run, I guess, as a society.
We had a medium run. Well, on this trip, I also did rent a car of my own.
Yes. Yeah. So you could do your own Twitch streams.
So I could do my own Twitch streaming. From the rental car. No, but I had to. I was driving up and down Virginia and Maryland this trip, and I got to the rental car place very early. I took a red eye, so I landed at like 5 a.m. and went to go get the rental car, and walked up to the rental car that I was assigned, and the tire was flat.
No.
Yeah. So I went and found an employee and was like, hey, but it was a Kia, and in the Kias, it has a tire sensor thing, but it doesn't activate until you start driving the car. So I tried to like go forward and backwards in the parking space just to get it to turn on, and it didn't. And then I got out and I was like, no, this is just flat. I'm not going to fuck with this, because I had to drive like 3 hours.
Yeah.
So I went and found an employee and I was like, hey, this tire is definitely flat. And he was like, okay, do you want me to fill it up with air? And I was like, no, I don't want you to fill it. I don't care what you do after you give me a new car. Right. But I'm not going to, if there's a leak, what am I going to do in 30 minutes when it's flat again?
Right. You know? Yeah. Would you like me to put 72 PSI of air in it for you, sir? That's why they're filled up so high. It's so that when they have these slow leaks, it's during the duration of the customer onus, right? And by the time they get it back, they just top it up again.
There you go. Yeah. It's science. It can't defeat it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I got a new car and I ended up with a Ford Explorer.
Okay.
Which, this one was equipped with Blue Cruise. So I was able to play with that a little bit.
Really?
So let me just first off say, every time I drive one of these new Ford Explorers, these modern ones, it is too fucking big and it is too hard to see out of. The A-pillar thing is like the size of my laptop. Like the whole assembly is like the size of my laptop. Like I cannot see shit out of that car.
But standing outside of it, they're not that big. They're just the view is horrible. And like they feel way bigger than I feel like they are. Like, because they're not like a F-350 or something. Like,
no, but it feels really big. I really don't like it.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Sure. But I did get to drive. I did get to play with Blue Cruise a little bit, which I hadn't really done that much on a longer trip. And it's not great. It does a pretty good job. It does let you take your hands off the wheel, and I will say it does a good job of visually telling you when you can have your hands off the wheel and when you need to have your hands on the wheel.
Oh, okay. All right.
And the alert and then needing to have your hands back on is pretty, like, it gives you plenty of, it's pretty conservative. So it disengages, but it gives you a pretty good, like, hey, put your hands back on the wheel. That sort of thing.
Okay.
Which I appreciated that part of it, but it disengages at the slightest hint of a corner, or anything.
Okay.
You know? And it kept adjusting. You know, I like to set the radar cruise control to rented van distance.
Right. To running from the cops close.
Right.
Uh-huh.
And it just kept resetting it. And then it would also reset my speed. Like it would just automatically reduce the speed that it was set at if it detected that the speed limit had changed.
Right. Okay.
But it wasn't always accurate. And it would change it too, even if there was like a temporary one.
Yeah.
Or like it would say it for like a corner, which you just ignore those. But it would like drop it down without me asking.
Right. Because oftentimes in like when you're dealing with this kind of stuff and there's traffic, you might set the cruise control to like 85 miles an hour.
Right.
But you're in traffic, and so you're going like 60.
Never going to go 85.
Exactly, yeah. Right? But if it's automatically bumping you down, then you're hitting this limit because like traffic might be flowing, like if the speed limit is 65, it might be flowing at 70, right? But then here you are like backing away from the car and not realizing why, because it set it down for you.
Right. And it doesn't like, so when there's the transition from like hands-free to hands-on, it like, there's a big graphic that goes across the screen and kind of grabs your attention.
Okay.
But when it makes other decisions like that on your own, it doesn't, it just changes the number and it's tiny in the
right
in the instrument cluster. Like it doesn't tell you this is what's happening.
Right.
So like it's the same problem that everyone's been talking about all these like assisted driving things. It's like, who's in charge here?
Right.
I'm the captain. Right? Like I'm supposed to be in charge of this fucking thing.
Uh-huh.
Not you.
Right. Well, I mean, it's an
yelling
explorer.
A lot this episode.
It's an explorer. It's the one exploring. You're just a passenger.
That's true. It's the explorer. Yeah.
And yes, you are yelling a lot this episode, and that's okay. We have a we have a sound for that. Beef. Ian's a mad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's okay. That's okay, buddy. Sometimes you got to get it out.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
Do I need to drive you around in the GSF again? I
think so.
We got great feedback on our car episode. Folks really seem to like that, which
great.
I didn't think people would really enjoy that as much as the feedback we got. Yeah, I know the audio wasn't great, but I mean, yeah, we could do that better. It makes me think about just like putting out all of the video that we got at various RMDEs, specifically Mr. Button pushing driving me up the effing wall.
We probably should put that together. Yeah.
And just as is, I don't think we need to edit anything. If people like the car episode, yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, maybe we'll see some more of that in the near future.
Maybe we will. Yeah. Okay.
Dave, what else we got this episode?
You know, I need an album from you. I don't really have a lot myself. I'm going to do an SCCA autocross this coming weekend, which I'm not going to be competitive in any way, shape, or form because my car is...
Right, you're just knocking off the cobwebs. Are you doing any prep for it? Have you thought about taking the GSF instead of the Nuggie?
I have thought about taking the GSF. I don't want to hit a cone with my GSF.
What? You'll be fine.
I did get the Track Pack PPF done on it, so I have paint protection film. Like there's they have like a Track Pack package. It's still nosebleedingly expensive, but so I have some PPF, but like. Yeah, I don't know. I told you there was a GSF at one of the Porsche events a couple of years ago where I walked up to the guy and I was like, I know what you have. I know why you wanted that car. And I want one too, you know? Yeah.
I think you should take it. Yeah. If you're not going to be competitive anyway, and you're just doing it like let's have fun.
Yeah.
I think you should take it. And I think you should put it in expert mode.
No.
That's the time to do it. See what it does.
You are right. I should. And I think that I would, I want to do a track day in the GSF, but I would like to do an autocross just because you cannot develop those like car handling skills on the street in a safe or legal way in any way, shape, or form. And they really do benefit like your daily driving, how you handle something in an emergency, all that stuff. Yeah. So I'm committing. I will do an autocross event in my GSF. It'll probably be a Porsche event. Those courses are typically a little bit more open. Okay. But yes, I will do an autocross event in my GSF.
Okay, I have a stretch goal for you.
Okay, all right.
I think you should spin it.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
Under power, you should spin that car.
Yes, exactly. When I took my stepson-in-law, I don't know what the right term is for that. I took my son-in-law Thomas autocrossing. He was at the threshold of like breaking into like a second lower than what he had done. Like he was like in the 33s and he was close to the 32s. Before he went out, I was like, you either spin it or you come back with a 32. And he came back with a 32, right? Like, that's great. Like spinning your car in some fashion, hitting a cone. These are all like badges of honor for autocross. That, you shouldn't go out there intentionally to do it. But like, if you push the car hard enough that you spin, you should learn something from it.
Right.
And I would much rather spin at autocross than on the track.
For sure.
Right?
Yeah. Where there's people nearby that you could possibly hit. That's more fun.
No, where I'm going 35 miles an hour.
Spins at 60 are much less fun.
Jeez. Yeah.
Than spins at 30.
Right? Sure. Yeah. So yes, so I will commit to doing an autocross event this season if I can with the GSF.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
This is my first SCCA event. I know that these are like I'm not going to get as many runs. These events like have high attendance. They fill up, stuff like that. So yeah, I'm kind of feeling out like, is this something I want to do more of these events, like spend the money and do more of these events, or just stick with the Porsche, hope BMW comes back next season, that kind of stuff. Right. So yeah.
And are you ready for the processes and procedures of the SCCA event?
See, this is what I don't know. I know that it's going to be like very, very by the book. But I thought that going into the Porsche Club stuff too, but then it was like, so
that was a little more Wild Westy. I would bet that the SCCA one is going to be a very by the book, and that you're going to wish that you had brought your own stick to put up your ass instead of waiting to rent one from them. Because I'm sure you could do that too.
Yes. Yes. There is a $15 per day stick fee. You have to give them your driver's license. Yes. I think that like, I'm okay with this, like by the book stuff. If I know it's making everything safer, if I feel like that, like people are being unnecessarily vocal.
If it's for its own sake.
Yeah. If they're beating people over the head, sometimes you got to do that, man. Like, when it comes to safety, because I've seen the other side of that and it's not pretty. So, like I'll report back. I will report back. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what their policy is about watching Twitch streams while I'm autocrossing. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah.
I love it.
Is there a certain game that I should watch? If you had to watch a Twitch stream about a game while you're driving Lyft. Well, yeah.
You know what we need to do?
What's this?
Is Twitch game to car matchup.
Okay.
Like what car goes with what game? I mean, like Nuclear Throne, like that sort of manic craziness, that can only be like a Nissan Altima, right?
Yes. Yes.
Some car that's more comfortable airborne than on the ground.
Right. Any bullet hell, anything like that. Yes. Yeah. I want to say anything rogue-like should be in a Nissan Rogue.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah. If somebody was Twitch streaming Bellatra, what kind of car do you think they would drive? Bellatra.
That's hard because it is nerdy, but it's also got a little bit of like an anarchist sort of bent to it.
Yeah.
So it's got a little crazy to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'd go maybe I don't know. That's a really hard one.
Yeah.
Because my first thought was like Jaguar F-Type, but I think that's too upmarket.
Oh, use Jaguar F-Type with temp tags. Temp tag it.
You know what it is? It's that Nissan Z, the new Nissan Z.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's a nerd's car. Like
right.
Nerds like the Z.
Yes, like the WRX 10, 15 years ago. Yes. Okay.
Right. It is like the IT person who has done well gets a Z.
Yes.
But it's secretly kind of a wild animal. That car.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There's some spicy elements. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think hearing Stardew Valley's music and seeing Stardew Valley gameplay in like the backseat of like a Mercury Grand Marquis would be pretty awesome.
Okay. All right.
You know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anybody else that has ideas for video game Twitch stream to watch to car? Like, or the person who's watching to the car they'd be driving. Yeah. They could have
what game are you watching a Twitch stream of while you're driving what car?
Yeah. Is Nuclear Throw more of an Ultima or is Grand Theft Auto 5 more of an Ultima?
Grand Theft Auto is definitely a Dodge Charger.
Oh, yes. There you go.
Right?
Nice. Okay.
100%.
Yes.
That is a Dodge Charger. For sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, yeah. Nissan Leaf is somebody doing an NES Tetris Twitch stream.
Yep.
The ones. Have you seen those guys that like put the NES controller like on their foot and they back tap it like to get like do the button input as fast as possible? It's crazy. Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah,
I don't understand how that's fun.
Yeah.
What about that game that you were telling me about that you were the ball that just like picks things up?
Oh, Katamari Damacy. Oh my God. Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what would that be?
Oh, I mean, that just has to be like a lifted, like not like a lifted Carolina squat truck, but like a lifted, like proper earthfucker truck. Like,
there you go. A coal rolling. You're coal rolling and watching a Twitch stream, just all of the antisocial behaviors all at once.
Yeah, I mean, spoiler alert for a 25-year-old game or 30-year-old game. At some point in Katamari, you roll up a fucking hurricane. That's how big the ball is that you get. Like it zooms way out and you see the earth and like, yeah. But that game is very adorable on a small scale. So I feel like it could go from like it's an Angry Eyes Jeep. Yeah, in the later stages, but if you could somehow have a car that ended with an Angry Eyes Jeep, but started as like a Nissan POW, then yeah, okay, yeah, then I feel like that's the game. Yeah, one of the greatest games of all time, Katamari. Yeah. Okay, I like this.
Well, I want to hear other people's ideas for that. 720-515-1391.
Yeah, text them in.
Okay. Album of the week?
Yes. You need to give me an album of the week.
I do. One of my favorite bands of the last few years, Iceage from Denmark.
Okay.
Just came out with a new record and I'm really digging it. It's like a little more, their last record I loved called Seek Shelter. And this one is called For Love of Grace and the Hereafter. And it's a lot more fun.
Oh,
It's a little lighter, a little like boppier and just like lighter than the other one, than Seek Shelter.
Okay.
But I'm really digging it. I've listened to it through a couple of times now.
Give me a if you like this, you'll like that.
It is like kind of more straight ahead rock music.
Okay.
So, and I always blank on who I think they sound like. But kind of more like post-hardcore sort of sound. So like,
are we talking like Quicksand?
Like Replacements.
Okay.
They kind of sound like a European Replacements.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Kind of the best way that I can put it.
Okay. Yeah. Right on.
But I really dig them. I think they're really good. And this record's fun.
Nice, man. Okay.
Yeah. It's got a great album cover too.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. Links to Bandcamp if they have an official storefront. Yeah, Apple Music and Spotify. Check out the previous week's show for our buddy Jared's band.
Yes.
I bought that EP as well, and it fucking rips, man.
It does rip. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And he said that they're working on more new music, so there's more to come from them later this year.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's the fall offs. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So definitely check that as well.
Yeah.
Dude, nice. Okay.
Dave, Twite show. Just me yelling for 45 minutes.
Well, you need to let your Lyft driver out so that you can so you can start your second podcast episode. Okay.
Dave, what should people do?
They should definitely send us text 720-515-1391. Send us vanity plates. Let us know your car to Twitch stream game combination. And there you go. Do those things.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
I forgot.
Go ahead.
I got Trangurismo stickers and a t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
So their merch is up and fucking live, buddy. Yeah.
Nice. Well, everybody, thank you. We love you. Goodbye. Fuck ice. Don't watch TV and drive.